Hello students, welcome in the first semester. Myself Professor Neeraj Thakur and I am taking your subject, the programming for problem solving. Now, why we learn C programming? Okay, the C is a procedural programming language. It was initially developed by Dennis Ritchie between 1969 and 1973. It was mainly developed as a system programming language to write operating systems. The main features of C language include a low-level access to memory, simple set of keywords, and clean style. These features make C language suitable for the system programming like operating system or compiler development. Learning C programming has a lot of benefits, but the foremost thing in which it helps is to understand the underlying architecture of how things works. Considering the situations where a person learns to drive a car in this modern era with advancement in technology, we have many options when it comes to buying a car. There are cars with auto driving mode, auto gear change features, etc., which reduce the manual overheads and makes driving the car easier. Suppose the person learns the driving on an auto gear change enable car. After learning driving, the person applied for a driving license for which he need to pass a driving test. The driving test is now on a manual car with no auto gear change feature. The person was even not able to answer some basic questions related to gears as well as he has not even aware of it and eventually ended up getting a disqualified. Learning C has a similar benefit. If the person had learned driving on a manual car, he could have easily driven the automatic car as well. Similarly, if a person learns C programming first, it will help him to learn any modern programming language as well. As learning C helps to understand a lot of underlying architecture of operating systems like algorithms, flowcharts, functions, pointers, working with the memory locations, etc. So now, today's sessions we will check the syllabus of the PPS. Okay. So this is the syllabus of GTU. The subject code is 3110003 and the subject name is programming for the problem solving. In this syllabus, we have covered lot of C programming basic questions. Okay, the first of all, the introduction of the computer programming. In first chapters, we will see the introduction of computer programming. In chapter 2, we will see a fundamental of C like what is the structure of C program, what is header files, what is constants, what is variables, what is operators, what is functions, what is type conversion, etc. In unit 3, the unit 3 name is the control structure in C. In unit 3, we will see simple statements of the structures, decision making structures, looping structures, nesting of control structures, break, continue and go to statements. After that, we will see in unit 4 array and string. And unit 5, what is functions. Unit 6, the recursion. The unit 7 is the pointers, why we need pointers or why we learning pointers. Then after we will see next chapter, next is a structure. After that we will see a dynamic memory allocations. What is the dynamic memory allocation, what is calloc, what is malloc, why we need dynamic memory. And after that the last point is a file management. Introduction to file management, what is file management, what is the functions and why we need this file management process. Okay, and now this is the reference book of the C programming language. The first one is Programming in ANSYS C 7th edition, Balaguer Sony. Okay, it's the more useful ebook for the learning of programming C. Now after that there are the experiments we will see in C programming or PPS. First one is a write a program that perform as a calculator, the additions, multiplications, divisions, subtractions. Write a program to find area of triangles, area, height, base. Okay, then after you write a program to calculate simple interest. Write a C program to interchange two numbers. Okay, there are the experiments, total 60 experiments are covered in this syllabus. After that, there are the list of the open source softwares. The students must refer the following sites to enhance the learning ability. Okay, the first one is the VLabs, the second one is the NPTEL tutorials, the third one is a Coursera, and the fourth one is a Udacity. Okay, so this is the PPS syllabus. Okay, thank you. We will see we will start from unit 1 from next lecture. If any doubts and query regarding the subject or syllabus, then definitely you will contact me. Okay, thank you.